What up YouTube, your boy the Flying Spanner here. Today we have a Caribbean airport construction update. So in this one we're just going to cover kind of flocking and doing all the grass and stuff. So in this, for this airport I've decided to use flocking adhesive and a mix of just normal flock for the grass. I thought it was a better idea than a grass mat just purely because it's a bit more solid and the kind of use I'm getting out of the airport where it's stored and stuff. A grass mat just kind of disintegrates a bit and the flock just falls off. So you spread it around evenly. Well, the adhesive anyway. You put your adhesive on. You can use clear beef PVA. I did do that for some parts, and then you simply just sieve on the grass. And there's just going to be a little video afterwards just explaining of what materials are used and the overall outcome. So I'll speak to you guys in a sec. So as I said on the time-lapse video, well, the commentary over them, this is kind of the finished product what we got. So yeah, really impressed with how it's come out. I think this is all pretty much kind of set in place. I don't think it's particularly loose. Like when I touch it, there's not loads on my hands. Do need to get a little Stanley blade and just go over these edges, especially like up here. And they've turned quite, I think that's where when I was taking the tape off, like a layer of the flocking adhesive had just kind of, well, stuck to it and kind of masked over itself. There's little bits like that all over. Then there's bits where they haven't quite met the side. Overall, fairly happy with it. I think colour-wise, it's probably a bit too healthy, I'd say, for being near an airport. Like, this would be perfect. If you had kind of a, I don't know, like a, going through some kind of grass field or something like that, nowhere near an airport. So I do need to, I think, make some adjustments to it for all the colourings and kind of maybe add some fine detail. What I might do is, of course, it's near a beach, I might just put like a layer of PVA over all of it and just gradually spread a bit of sand or just kind of take away layers of the flock. Take away some layers of the flock just to add up a bit. But there's little areas like this one over here where it's, so I've done 2 layer. What I didn't show on the time lapse was, especially here you can really see it. On the time lapse what I did, when I took off the, I think I went over the second layer. I haven't actually watched them back yet. I did another layer, so I just PVA'd and flock adhesived over the top. That's what these areas are. And then a couple of these are done the same as well. They're kind of double layered, whereas these ones are more single layer, and they're a bit duller. So I might have to end up doing another layer of flock just on these areas to even it out, but these are quite solid on as well. Like I think I've got off the majority of the loose stuff, and that's why you kind of want a coloured flock adhesive. So you can see definitely in this lighter layer, the flock is covered, but it's not as dense as what, say, this layer is. This looks quite a dense coverage, I should say, whereas these bits are not. That's where you can just, if I had just a plain colour on the flock or as an adhesive, even if it's just clear PVA, then this would probably still be this grey colour, or the grey colour that it was before, whereas now even if, say, all the flock goes and all falls off, it will still be green underneath because it's got that little bit of paint in it. So I don't know whether I showed that on the time lapse or not, but this is flocking adhesive FL248, which is like a light green one. I think I got that from the Flock King or whatever they're called. I did go through a fair bit of the bag, but, well, I'd probably say half the bag
which is, to be fair, considering it's covering the sheer majority, quite a lot of the board. I was just about to say sheer majority, but it's obviously not the airport. It's covering the majority of that. It covered a lot of the board. I can easily go I can probably do another layer all the way around with that. But of course, this includes like that bit, all the kind of darker bits that have been done twice, and also any loss that has kind of happened, which there has been a fair bit lost. Like there's line of flock on the floor. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Still going to progress and crack on. I just need to. I haven't even started the terminal yet. I haven't started, of course, doing any of the roadway lines, and I do just need to get some. I think I'm going to decide to get it's called, I think it's water gel, and there's a company that does Atlantic, which is a tiny tinted blue gel. But yeah, we'll see how that gets on, and I'll keep you posted. So have a very good day, and I'll speak to you next video. Adios and goodbye.